Today's video is sponsored by SBD Play. Everyone is looking for a way to earn a little extra cash. SBD Play is a free play sports betting site. Each week, you receive $500 in virtual money to place bets on NFL, NHL, NBA, and MLB contests. You compete against others to climb the leaderboard, and the top earner of each week wins $500 in real money. It's a risk-free environment, free to play, but with $500 in weekly cash rewards. These are real odds, not a fantasy league. Click the link in the description to sign up for SBD Play. SBD Play, real-time odds with zero risk. DK Metcalf, an athletic super freak who cracked the NFL Top 100 as a rookie.
Play action here yet again.
6'4", 230 pounds.
What a good catch by Metcalf.
Couple his freakish size with elite 4.3 speed.
If you're going to play man-to-man against this monster, you better be able to find the football. There's not a lot of corners. They're going to match up with him.
And you've got yourself a beast.
It's Metcalf again. He gets ridden out of bounds.
DK comes from an NFL lineage.
Harris was an All-American at Ole Miss in 2001 and was drafted by the Bears in the 3rd round and would start in the Super Bowl back in 2007.
Dad went through it all, made it to the top level, so he knows what it takes to get there, and it's really a blessing that I have him in my life.
In high school, DK was like a superhero, routinely making spectacular plays. Uncoverable. His size allowed him to muscle past press coverage.
DK is currently rated the number 5 wide receiver in the country, but it wasn't talent alone that got him to becoming one of the most sought-after recruits in the state.
He scored 49 touchdowns during his high school career. Under the coaching of his father, he became one of the most intriguing high school prospects in years.
The height, weight, speed combination here is something that scouts just drool over.
He is a giant human being.
He's ripped, he's shredded, he's 6'3.5", he's 228 pounds, he ran a 4.31 40-yard dash, just remarkable physical tools.
Next 3-4 years, I'll be taking my talents to the University of Mississippi.
Following in his father's footsteps, DK committed to play college at Ole Miss.
Kelly. Jump ball. Caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. The true freshman. A hometown kid, welcome to college football.
A very unique athlete. Athletically, you have to respect his speed and his power. That's what helps him get that separation.
Hands in the corner by DK Metcalf. A touchdown strike from 10 yards out.
For the second one for Metcalf.
Metcalf with a reservation for 6. He goes 69 yards. 69, dudes!
Nice. Nice.
Boom, perfect timing.
He is the human Batman suit physically. Never seen a physique like that on a wide receiver. For size, speed, and power.
DK Metcalf takes it in.
Playing alongside fellow beast A.J. Brown, the duo dubbed themselves NWO, the Nasty Wideouts.
They called themselves the Nasty Wideouts.
And Metcalf hurdles his way in.
How do you feel about the critique, the evaluation that they gave you? Again, for the most part, they were raving about you.
Now touch pass.
But they did question your ability on the next level.
And are they going to give this to Metcalf? They are. Wow, what a catch by DK Metcalf.
I mean, if you went back and watched him in college, and you said he was going to be the 9th receiver, I just remember watching the draft. I had him as the 7th pick.
A true athletic marvel.
An adjustment and a catch. And a broken tackle for a touchdown. DK Metcalf. Touchdown. Metcalf.
Watch him slap away the press coverage attempt. Then break away with his all-world speed.
There's a receiver open. Right out of the gate. NWO. A TD. DK Metcalf.
How he processes information, how quickly he understands. He's really intelligent. He really understands the game.
Trying to take a shot, has a man. Pass is caught. Metcalf, touchdown. What a throw from Ta'amu, 58 yards.
Down by 4. 10 seconds remain.
Ta'amu lost it up in the air, looking for Metcalf.
DK called game.
Metcalf with an unbelievable catch in the corner of the end zone to give Ole Miss the lead.
His speed and tracking ability made off coverage practically shades of Randy Moss.
Wideouts in full effect.
His college career was short-lived due to a neck injury.
The Rebels will have to go the rest of the way without DK Metcalf. Metcalf hurt his neck in the first quarter of the Arkansas game.
DK Metcalf, he hurt his neck. It's a little bit more serious than we thought, and he'll be done for the season.
Thankfully, it's not a career-threatening injury.
But what I'm concerned about is the injury. I think it was a foot injury as a freshman. I think it was a neck injury last year that limited you to 7 games.
Undeterred by the setback, DK began prepping for the NFL Combine. Metcalf burst into national prominence when this photo of him hanging out with other NFL hopefuls went viral. In case you can't notice him, I included an arrow.
When I saw that last year, I thought somebody photoshopped that. That's not real.
Yeah. Give me the boom or bust guy that you see that could either be, oh my God, we didn't see this coming, or man, what a whiff.
I'll go DK Metcalf, the Ole Miss wide receiver.
That's DeKalen Zacharias Metcalf.
Yes.
At the Combine, Metcalf put on a show.
His time almost matches double his body fat.
Wow. He clocked a 4.33 in the 40-yard dash. A 40.5-inch vertical. He did 27 reps of 225 on the bench. DK's wingspan measured at an all-time wideout record of 6 foot 11 inches. Still, his critics suggested he was better in the gym than on the field.
He looks like Julio Jones, but he doesn't play like Julio Jones. I mean, this is a situation where you look at the guy and you say, where's the productivity for a guy with that kind of physical trait?
Standing out there, we're talking about a straight line guy. Runs really fast in a straight line, but obviously, somebody who looks better at the combine than he does to drafting, in the war rooms.
As a result, he dropped into the second round of the draft, pick 64.
Hey, DK, this is Coach Pete Carroll.
How you doing?
I'm doing really good.
Why y'all wait this long, man?
I know you had to wait a little bit, but that doesn't matter because you come to Seattle, man. You're gonna play with the Seahawks, and you're gonna catch footballs from Russell Wilson.
The 64th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select DK Metcalf, wide receiver, Ole Miss.
Oh, boy. He looks the part. He's like, off the bus, it's a joke. He's ripped, he's shredded, he's 6'3.5", he's 228 pounds. He ran a 4.31 40-yard dash.
Look, Seattle needs receivers. I give it a B-, but I don't think he's worth the pick.
Your route tree wasn't extensive. that's the crap I wanted to, I constantly heard. I know you had a little injury concern for people, but like some of the excuses, I feel like people were like trying to find ways to not make you the top receiver in the draft.
He entered the season ready to prove his detractors wrong.
And then Metcalf just winning one-on-one, and that's why they drafted him. Look at the size.
His massive frame and speed made him Russell Wilson's go-to for contested catches.
Here comes Fedglin on the blitz. Wilson taking a shot. He's got Metcalf for Seattle.
His speed sneaks up on defenders who are worried about the physicality of Metcalf first and foremost.
We're down in 3. Empty backfield. Wilson throws to the end zone. It is Metcalf for a Seahawks touchdown.
A quarterback's best friend.
Spinning around and launching it deep. Here's Metcalf.
DK Metcalf's been special. I think one of the best, rookies in the league. He's gonna be one of the best players in the league. He's a specimen out there. He's so physical. There's nobody like him.
Watch him catch the secondary by surprise as he zooms past coverage.
Wilson keeps, airs it out. The rookie! Touchdown, DK Metcalf. This guy can flat out fly. 40 yards.
And now we know we can move him around. We can ask him to do a lot of different stuff. We were hesitant because he was a young player and all.
There's Metcalf, the 20 now, and fighting his way.
We weren't sure if he was able to handle stuff, but we know now he's really a bright football player.
Not your typical size receiver, 6'4", 230. The rookie from Mississippi gets a first down.
Each week, Metcalf grew and developed.
Wilson.
Allowing his physical tools to shine.
Sideline catch. What a great effort by DK Metcalf. The rookie kept his feet in. At least that's the ruling.
And Metcalf, who is, as Russell Wilson says, a Hall of Fame study guy.
Wilson and Metcalf got together during the summer.
Despite his size, he has remarkable elusiveness.
DK Metcalf. He is a monster. We've already discussed how big and physical he is.
In the red zone, he was an immediate nightmare.
Touchdown! DK Metcalf, the rookie out of Ole Miss. The rookie from Ole Miss with 4 touchdown catches this season, 2 in this game. Touchdown, his second of the game. Boy, they make use of him beautifully, huh?
Yeah, they're making the most of their minutes here today, man.
I still got a lot of areas to grow in, but just getting used to everything and the offense and how they're trying to use me, and then I guess my confidence has grown.
Wilson over the middle, complete to Metcalf.
Halfway through his rookie season, it was clear the Seahawks had found lightning in a bottle.
Is that a lightning bolt across his eye inside of his helmet? Look at that. Oh, man. He's got the colors, right? With the pacifier in his mouth.
He could be this league's next Calvin Johnson. That's his athleticism, his body size, and his type, and he can equalize a lot of things that you don't do well offensively.
Got away with the face mask and still makes a great catch down the sideline.
And the catch! DK Metcalf!
Is it terminology of just sort of understanding where you're supposed to be at a certain time?
Yes, sir. Terminology and where I'm supposed to be is a big part of it.
Who makes the catch? DK Metcalf takes it in for a Seahawks touchdown, 53 yards.
And just learning how DB's trying to attack me and how they play their leverage on me, and how it's different from any other receiver. And
he showed up at the combine. He had like 12 abs. He ran 4.3. And they said he was a one-trick pony. He can run every route in the route tree, and Seattle loves him.
It seemed like Metcalf had put it all together.
How about the fact that we just switched from college to pros and didn't miss a beat?
Now Seattle looking to take advantage as he comes back. And Metcalf weaves his way, and look at the leg drop.
Metcalf had ups and downs, mostly as a result of trying to do too much.
Number 29 for San Francisco stripped the ball at the 2-yard line.
But his ability to impact the game was continuing to increase.
As you noted, Kevin, he was all over him. He was holding him and grabbing him all the way through.
Here, he muscles straight through a hold.
Shakes him off, stays with the catch.
Good catch by Metcalf in traffic. Darby was on him pretty well, but DK Metcalf, the rookie.
When he showed up at the combine, he ran that absurd time.
You fight well in the old style. Now you face the Shredder.
Metcalf, as he is able to carry Vikings with them down to the 1-yard line.
And you stand next to this guy, and he's 6'3" and 230, and he looks every bit of it. They thought he was a one-trick pony, but he's come to Seattle and developed into an excellent route.
That'll be a first down as DK Metcalf has the catch.
3rd and 22.
Here, against Jalen Ramsey on 3rd and 22.
And it is going to be a catch by DK Metcalf with Ramsey right there and Weddle as well.
We sat together in meetings during training camp, and Russell Wilson told Metcalf what he should write down in his notebook, and it's paid off. He's the leading receiver among rookies in the NFL. DK Metcalf makes the catch for a Seahawks touchdown.
I don't know what Dante Jackson can do here.
6th touchdown of the season for the rookie out of Ole Miss, DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf is just way too big of a target.
In 2019, Metcalf finished the regular season with 58 catches and 900 yards and 7 touchdowns.
Explain the difference September in the NFL to January in the NFL, because you seem like a different wide receiver.
This DK Metcalf is just going to keep getting better and better. How he lasted till the end of the 2nd round, I have no idea. This Metcalf, we had a chance to visit with him the other day. He is some specimen, isn't he? And you know he's going to get better and better. You just know he is.
Caught! DK Metcalf into the end zone. The rookie who somehow lasted to the 2nd round. I mean, this guy looked for all the world like a first-round pick. He couldn't believe he lasted to the 2nd round.
All he needed now was a signature game to close out his season.
Fires caught, big gain. Metcalf off to the races and taken out of bounds.
In the playoffs, on the road, against the Eagles, Metcalf took over the game.
one-on-one routes, you get somebody like DK Metcalf on the outside. All that speed, you have to respect it.
He went in the second round, and that upset him, and that motivated him to prove everybody wrong.
And hauling it in right there is DK Metcalf.
And he knows the names of everybody who was taken in front of him.
Metcalf a stud at 6'4", 230, 7 catches tonight. Getting free and open and making the grab is Metcalf. In for the touchdown.
He capped it off with the game-clinching catch. DK had arrived.
And that, in all likelihood, will write a finish to this one.
His monster game broke the rookie record for most yards in a playoff debut.
Metcalf, 160 yards, 7 catches.
Nobody brings it home like Joe Vincent. Nobody.
Make it so.